Hello and welcome to my hobby bench once again. So on the table today I have this beautiful OS FS90 pre-surpass or FS90 rear rocker engine from OS. So this is an engine I just recently had all disassembled, put all new bearings in it, put it all back together, and today I went to take it out for its first run of the season, and I was in the garage doing the run. Didn't have video going, so unfortunately I have no video evidence of this. But I'm sitting there running it, and it seems like it's running okay. I mean, the transition was a little hesitated a little bit, and I was adjusting the throttle stop screw here to get the lowest idle. And I didn't, since I was in the garage with LED or fluorescent lights, I couldn't take RPM readings, but it sounded like it was puttering along pretty good. I transitioned up. Transition wasn't super good, but peak power was good, or peak RPM sounded good. And then I'm sitting there running it, and then all of a sudden it just goes dump and stops, and it won't turn over. And the first thing that came to my mind is, did I drop a valve? So that's what we're here to determine. We're here to investigate what the hell happened to this engine that was just recently rebuilt for the first time being run, and I was running like 5% blow fuel through it with a K&B 4-stroke plug, and all of a sudden it just thump, it died. That's it. That's all there was to it. So I'm gonna have to get this loosen this guy up here. So that's what we're here to do. So I'm just going to pop the head off, because the head is probably going to show me everything I need to know. And if it doesn't show me anything up there, then maybe the connecting rod broke. I don't know. All I know is this thing is locked up. It was running fine. Didn't seem like it was overheating. And then all of a sudden, stop! It just stopped. So let's see what we see here. I think this is probably going to be the first sign, is pulling the rocker cover off and seeing what's going on under there. And you may say, geez, why don't you sound upset and tears flowing from your eyes, David? And honestly, it's just kind of one of those things. I know I put this thing together properly. It was timed right. And, sometimes shit just happens, I guess. I don't know. Kind of interesting though. So let's see here. Everything here feels... let's see if I can get a flashlight in here and see if there's a valve that looks like it's dropped. I'm not seeing evidence of a valve that's dropped. Everything here, I don't know why I have that flashlight in my hand. Everything here seems fine. So that means I'm going to have to take all of this stuff off to get this head off anyway. So what do I need here? I need to loosen these. Pull this rocker shaft out. Take these rocker arms off. Now we can take this top bracket off and expose those other two. So I don't know if this is going to tell me anything or not. Now, I mean, the valves are not, it doesn't look like a valve dropped. It's still locked up tighter than hell, so I'm almost wondering maybe the best course of action is to just take the front housing off to understand what's going on here. I don't know, rather interesting. Yeah, did I loosen that screw? That screw didn't feel super tight. Wasn't running odd, there were no leaks. No fuel leaks anywhere. Exhaust smoke looked fine. Idle sounded nice and puttery, like one of these nice OS engine sounds. all was well, and then all of a sudden all was not well. That's basically all I can say. That's how it went down. Which one of these has still got a thread hanging on here? Alright, well, so it looks like this, I didn't want to have to disassemble this thing completely. So look at that. Looks beautiful. I didn't want to disassemble this thing completely, but so it would appear that whatever has happened in here has happened in the lower end. So I don't want to disturb the timing by taking this off, so the front housing is the next most logical thing to take off here. I'm gonna kind of, I didn't really want to do all of this. I thought I was gonna have a dropped valve, and it was gonna be, oh wow, a dropped valve and a broken piston. And I wasn't really planning on doing a full disassembly, but I have to do what we got to do here. Find out what the heck's going on with this thing. So now it's seeming like it's a connecting rod issue. Man, I hope I didn't do a brain fart or do something. I mean, I don't understand what could have possibly happened here. Everything looked like it was in good shape. This was looked like a fairly low time engine, if I recall correctly. I'd have to go back and check those videos, but I mean, everything seemed like it was in decent order. Oh, come on. So this is interesting. Let's get to the bottom of this mystery. Like I said, 5% fuel, nitro fuel. Kind of a weird transition. It was okay, kind of bogged a little bit, so I opened up the low-speed needle some. And it was running, and I can't remember now since I didn't have video. I don't remember when it was running, if I was at full throttle or half throttle or idle or what, but it just bloop, stopped. Well, look at that. That is fine. Oh, geesh, I see what happened. Wow, that's this thing came, this screw loosened up. I'm wondering if that's gonna affect my timing now. Or if it's completely broken, or sure, that's the way that's turning, it's not feeling like it's very healthy. That is a interesting thing there. So let's just pull this piston out. So no damage here at all. Oh yeah, we got major damage to the connecting rod. So okay, so that's what happened here. Now if I can find a different connecting rod, I don't know. So yeah, it would appear that, you know, this isn't a screw that you normally would put Loctite on. But that screw came out. I wonder if this is one of the reasons why OS might have changed the design of this engine. I don't know if it's going to let me unscrew it all the way or not. If it's going to... I don't know if that's coming out or not. Let me see if I can grab it with some pliers and just pull it out. Felt like it was unscrewing, but maybe it wasn't. I mean, it's loose in there and it feels like it's wanting to unscrew. Obviously the screw is bent. So this is going to require a complete, you know, obviously a complete disassembly now. So Alright, so we know the front end is okay. It doesn't look like the connecting rod is damaged, or the crankshaft is damaged. So we've got a damaged, destroyed connecting rod and a destroyed screw. And let's just go ahead and take this whole thing off here. Do I want to do that if I have to get in this thing? I wonder if this is damaged at all. Let's see if I can pop that screw out. I don't know if I've got the right bits in here to do this because this is that very special screw. That whole thing is loose. So that's the screw, the reverse thread, the reverse thread screw that holds that gear in place. It doesn't look like it's damaged, which is a good thing. The push rod. So now that that's out, I can go ahead and just take the rest of this thing apart. So this is a very interesting thing. I'm quite certain I had all that stuff tightened up in there. But I guess one never knows. I am very prone to making mistakes, but I certainly don't recall making one to this degree. So yeah, that's off there. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, everything here looks fine. Everything in here is hunky-dory. It's just that screw came loose and bunged up the connecting rod. But if I can't get that screw out, I'm not sure where that leaves me, because obviously I got to get this screw out. Jeez. There we go. Yeah, see, there's our washer stack up. It's got that washer and that washer, so there's our washer stack up. Timing wheel is fine. So everything is fine except for this little screw that came loose and crashed the connecting rod. So that is what it is. We have identified what the issue is. Now it's just a matter of getting another one of these short little screws, which is not going to be a big deal. But the bigger question is, can I find a connecting rod for this engine? Otherwise, this engine is probably going to be spending quite a bit of time in this bin, which was unfortunate because it's not like I have an unlimited number of bins. But anyway, so that's our mystery solved as to what happened with this engine.